Good morning. A quick personal quiz. Now be honest, what are you really good at? Seriously, so good that people would pay you to do it for them. Don't be shy. Okay, you got it? Now, my question, is it a talent that you were born with and then perfected via training and or practice over time? Or is it something that you studied in order to do it either as a career or perhaps as a hobby and got really good at it? Or is it something that you kind of backed into as a result of circumstances in your life? Regardless of how you got your special ability or how it was developed, I bet most of us would agree that God was instrumental in providing and perfecting our specific ability, directly or indirectly, and always for His purpose. I bet you would agree with me that you have confidence in your ability to do whatever it is you do, because you have ample competence doing what you do. Agreed? Now the Apostle Paul understood this as he stated in 2 Corinthians 3 verses 4 and 5, which says, "Such confidence we have through Christ before God. Not that we are competent in ourselves to claim anything for ourselves, but our competence comes from God." Bet you haven't seen that verse before. Now, as one gets older and looks back over their life, they understand that Paul was correct. The self-made man or woman, that's a misnomer. If we're honest with ourselves, we realize that certainly the skills, abilities, and talents, SAT, we have are not from the SAT test, not even close. Sure, we worked and studied, but we didn't create most of the opportunities that we had, even the challenges that we had that often prepared us to be better than we were. I'm convinced that in heaven someday, when we see how God guided, provided, and prepared us all through our lives, we will again fall on our face before Him, praising God for His love. The big question is, you know how God has blessed you with this ability, but do you know why? Look around. Are you using all He's graciously given you for the benefit of others and for His glory? If not, start today. Also, how confident are you regarding your faith? I'm going to guess not as confident as you'd like. And based on what I just said from Paul, you can guess why that might be the case. Simply, it's because you're not as competent as you should be regarding what you believe and why you believe that way. Good news, you can improve your faith competence. Join a good Bible study that teaches what Jesus wanted us to know about Him and how He wants us to live. Be sure it's a genuine, serious study of the Bible and not a study of a book about the Bible. See where I'm going? A great example is Charlie Kirk. He only attended college for one semester, but knew he wanted to know more, so he took 30 online college courses from a biblically grounded college. He took courses about philosophy, history, politics, and was able to develop a practical and biblically based positions on a wide variety of topics. God used him mightily. God wants to use you too, and me. As a believer of Jesus, you can be 100% confident in your future. So why not grow in your competence in this life to help others live a Christ-like life too? Something I think we should think about this week. Hope you have a great week. Life moves fast, right? But what if you could take just 5 minutes each week to pause and reflect on something really meaningful? Welcome to Mondays with Mark, a devotional that shares spiritual thoughts inspired by the Bible. Regardless of where you are, it only takes 5 minutes for our short episodes to help you reconnect with timeless wisdom in the middle of your busy week. If this devotional has touched your heart, please consider supporting us financially. Your generosity helps us continue spreading hope and encouragement to listeners of all ages. So, take 5 minutes to ponder, reflect, and grow with Mondays with Mark.